Good evening, everybody. If it's a Tuesday night in central Minnesota in the middle of February, you know it's got to be a sport activity. Tonight is no exception. Welcome to the Little Falls Flyer Gymnasium, where tonight the Little Falls Flyer girls basketball team faces the Central Lakes Conference rival Willmar Cardinals right here in Little Falls, Minnesota. This is Dave Gertz along with my partner tonight, Katie Beto. And Katie, tonight the Little Falls Flyers face kind of a nemesis in Willmar. They got beat by Willmar earlier in the season.
Yeah, I don't. They've always been kind of a rival to us.
Been a tough year. Little Falls looking for a better record, but right now they're sitting in the CLC and tie for 7th place. And Willmar is in a tie for 4th place, if I look at my stats right. So these two teams have faced before, and it's going to be a tough night for Little Falls. Little Falls has a couple injuries. Guess what? Your sister plays on the Flyer team. She's hurt. What happened to Jamie Jenks?
She tore her ACL, and she is not happy about it.
I bet.
But she got off her crutches today, so she's walking now. So.
Well, that's good. And they have also Elena Kabanuk still injured for Little Falls. She hurt her patellar tendon, so she's out. Little Falls does have two 1,000-point scorers, though, in Paige Beesman and Whitney Wise. So that's one big plus for the Flyers.
That's huge.
And it looks to me like, I'm looking at some stats here, the Flyers in their games so far have averaged 52.6 points and Willmar 56.9. So
pretty close.
Right now the odds favor Willmar in this game, but you know, this is a home game. We'll see what happens tonight. We got the Willmar team on the court right now, and we're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance national anthem in just a short time. The Little Falls VFW American Legion Post 1112. We'll have that in a few seconds. We want to thank you tonight for joining us. This is a Flyer Media production brought to you by our great crew at the Flyer Media Production Club at the Little Falls Community High School under the great sponsorship of Jerry Abraham from Channel 6 CMAT TV, and my partner in crime, Karen Warner, who is not here tonight, and myself. And I want to thank again Katie Beto for sitting in at color. Last time I had Leon Grasso here, and it was a great color game. It's just a conversation.
I could just imagine.
So we're going to take a little break here in just a second to watch the colors be presented. The American Legion Post 1112 is going to be presenting the colors. And we'll have that for you shortly. So we're going to take a short break while we watch the colors be presented. And while we're waiting for the colors, I do have to make an apology. This game was scheduled for tomorrow night, but because of a wrestling seating, Little Falls is hosting a wrestling match here tomorrow. So we're here tomorrow tonight on a Monday night, Valentine's night too, Katie.
Yeah.
And here's the presentation of the colors by the American Legion Post 1112 in Little Falls, Minnesota. So we'll pause for a second for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stand and honor the United States of America as we join Rick Conley, Andy Cook, Molly Kester, and Jessica Hanowski in singing the national anthem. Please remove your caps and remain standing until the colors leave the floor. The color guard this evening is from the Arthur Bernard VFW Post 1112. Members of the color guard are Peter Stiller, Jim Lang, and Roger Johnson.
And there you have the presentation of the colors by VFW Post 1112 in Little Falls, Minnesota. And we're going to have the starting lineups in just a few seconds. And Little Falls is starting their good old reliable starters. And it looks like Willmar has 4 seniors and 1 senior hurt. Coach Atchison told me that Kelly Faso is out. And they're starting 4 seniors and 1 junior. And here we have for Little Falls, number 13, Alyssa Spillum. She'll be going against number 11, Lucinda Sweezy, for Willmar. For Little Falls, going against number 21, Chantel Kelly. For Willmar is number 15, Annie Plouffe. Annie Plouffe.
For the Cardinals, number 23, senior Sarah Kalhoff.
And for Willmar, number 23, Sarah Kalhoff. She'll be watched by her counterpart, number 23, Paige Beesman from Little Falls. Another 1,000-point scorer on Little Falls Flyer basketball team. For Willmar, number 33, Kaylee Gimsey. She will be watched by number 32, the other 1,000-point scorer, Whitney Wise. So Whitney and Paige, 2 great scorers for the Flyers. And finally for Willmar, number 35, Laura Swartz, will be watched by number 35, her counterpart, Jessica Hanowski. So there's your starting lineups, and Katie, looking at the starting lineups, it looks like Little Falls has got the advantage with Beesman and Wise out there as far as height goes.
That 1,000-point shooters?
Yes,
Very,
both.
very good.
And we're going to start the 18-minute halves. Our referees tonight are Terry Dirks and Eric Ringeisen. And we'll have the ball tossed up in just a second. Welcome again to Monday Night Basketball. I'm sorry, this is not Tuesday. This is Valentine's Day because a wrestling match tomorrow night was scheduled here because Little Falls is seated in the section. So the girls had to move their basketball game, and everybody worked out. Athletic Director Aaron Sinclair has it going, and it looks like we're all good here. So here we go, 18 minutes to go in the first half. Whitney Wise jumping against number 33, Kaylee Gimsey. And we are ready to start here as a referee Ringheisen tosses the ball up, and Wise easily controlling the toss. Right away, Hanowski's right under the basket. She shoots, no good. Beesman, Wise has it knocked out of bounds. And it is Little Falls' ball as number 33, Gimsey, touched that one. Spillum inbounding the ball. Kicked off, turnover. Willmar, number 21, Chantel Kelly, tosses it way down the court. Whitney Wise with a beautiful block. And Katie, that's what Whitney does really well.
Yeah, with that height, that's a good advantage right there.
And she does not foul with her body a lot. That's one thing, she stays out of foul trouble. Annie Plouffe coming across the timeline, driving all the way, kicked out of bounds by Little Falls. So that hit off Hanowski, it looks like. And number 23, Kalhoff, inbounds the ball. Kalhoff, watched by Plouffe. Little Annie Plouffe. Annie put up about 12 three-pointers last time. She made 4 of them, so she's shooting the 3. And the ball's tipped away by Plouffe, and Little Falls comes up with it on a turnover. So 2 turnovers for Willmar, 2 for Little Falls. Beesman drives, puts it up. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Willmar's number 21, Kelly. And Kelly dishes it off to number 23, Kalhoff. Kalhoff down in the corner. Takes the pass, shot, no good. Blocked again by Wise. That's 2 blocks for her. 16:59 to go, no score early in the first half here. Little Falls against the Willmar Cardinals. And Willmar looking at man-to-man defense here. Plouffe drives, dishes it off to Spillum. Spillum from 15, good! And Alyssa Spillum has her first basket for the Flyers, breaks the ice. It's 2-0. So Willmar puts up the 3, no good, nothing but air. That was number 23, Kalhoff. Coming up with a rebound is Sweezy. Another 3-pointer attempted by number 21, Kelly, no good. And Annie Pluff comes up with that rebound from Whitney Wise. Pluff in the corner to Beesman. The Wise, nice job, Whitney. Whitney Wise on a nice dish from Beesman. And that's 2 points for Wise, 4-0 early in the game. Little Falls and Willmar tied here. Excuse me, Little Falls up by 4-0. 2-point shot up by Sweezy. I'm thinking it's Valentine's Day in my head here.
Flyers playing very good defense.
Very good. Nice job so far. And Little Falls comes up with that rebound again. Annie Pluff tipped out by Jessica Hanowski. So Pluff and Hanowski doing a good job rebounding together. Wise way up, running the post up high. Beesman turns on a foul. It looks like number 33 for Willmar. 23 for Willmar. That is Kalhoff's first foul, and that's a shooting foul. Puts Beesman at the line. Beesman, our 1,000 point scorer. And Beesman puts it up, and good. So Little Falls leading 5-0. 15:32 to go. It's looking good all the way here for Little Falls so far. Beesman's second shot, right in there. So Little Falls perfect from the field and perfect from the free throw line. 15:31 to go, 6-0. The Flyers are up against the rival Willmar Cardinals, and Katie, next year Little Falls jumps into the Granite Ridge Conference. This might be the last meeting between these two teams.
Yeah, that's something I don't know about too much.
You know, if they play a non-conference schedule, this would be a good team to schedule in.
Oh yeah.
Blocked by Wise.
Very good competition.
That foul looks like a number to 33. That is Gimsey. Gimsey's first foul. That's a non-shooting foul. 15:10 to go. Little Falls playing flawless ball so far. Oh, stolen by number 23, Kalhoff. She goes coast to coast and puts it in. Sarah Kalhoff with her first basket. It's 6-2. 14:56 to go, and we have a traveling call on Little Falls' Beesman. So 2 turnovers in about 30 seconds here. Those turnovers doomed the Flyers last time. They played St. Cloud Apollo. They beat Recorder the last time we broadcast the game. And they're up 6-2 right now, 14:55 to go. Beesman almost steals the ball and almost a travel. Lindsay Atchison in for Willmar as number 21. Kelly puts it in. So it is 6-4 now. Little Falls' run of points has been stopped for a few seconds. Annie Pluff with the ball crosses the timeline to Hanowski. Hanowski into Beesman. Beesman turns, shoots. It's good.
Wise.
Well, that was Whitney Wise, excuse me. Wise has 4 points. Nice turn and spin. And crossing the timeline is Kalhoff for Willmar. Kalhoff, a travel. That is Gimsey, and in the game, number 15, Addie Nelson for Willmar. Number 31, it looks like we're going to have Michaela Jorgensen in. So Jorgensen, nice to see her in the game.
Welcome back.
She came back, yeah, she came back from an injury too.
Fracture in her foot.
Boy, she's looking good. Well, her dad's a foot surgeon, so maybe that helped.
I bet.
14:06 to go as Beesman drives, no good. 8-4 Little Falls, and there's a held ball that's going to go to Willmar. So Willmar gets the turnover, the held ball, and inbounding the ball, number 15, Nelson. Nelson coming across the timeline. Addie Nelson in the first time to Atchison. Atchison over in the corner to Annie Dunham. Dunham in the game for Willmar. Dunham back in the corner again, right side. And we have a foul down low on Whitney Wise. He did use the body that time. So Whitney has 1 foul. Wise with 1 foul. Willmar inbounds the ball. Nice drive by number 3, Atchison. No good, rebounded in the game for Little Falls 11, Caitlin Emerson. Emerson comes down with that rebound. Wise, turn around from 8 feet, no good, in and out. Willmar rebounds.
Isn't Emerson back from an injury too?
Yes, boy, we've gotten 2 girls back that we really needed back.
Oh yeah.
Coach's bench was getting a little bit short with those 2 injuries. And it's nice to have both of those girls back, Emerson and Jorgensen. Willmar, number 15, Nelson with the ball. Corner. Nelson puts it up. Oh, big three-pointer. Addie Nelson with a big three-pointer. And that's a big first three-pointer. It's 8-7 right now. Little Falls' lead has dwindled from 6 to 1. 12:53 to go in the first half, 8-7. Little Falls up by a point. Beesman over to Whitney Wise. And I know that Whitney Wise and Beesman have to be the assist leaders on the team too. Number 3 for Willmar, Atchison with the ball. Down underneath. Swartz, no good. Rebounded by number 31, Jorgensen. Takes it all the way down court. Dishes it off to Beesman in the corner to Plouffe. Plouffe looking underneath. Wise is being hammered underneath. Oh, it's a three-pointer. It's a two-pointer by Beesman. Hits the rim. Off, no good. Rebounded by Willmar. 31 comes up with it. Scala. Megan Scala for Willmar. Number 3 from Willmar with a three-pointer. No good. That was Lindsay Atchison, and Whitney Wise with the rebound. Dishes it off to Paige Beesman. Plouffe crosses the timeline with it after the pass by Beesman. Annie Plouffe, nice move. Jorgensen working up on top of the key. Plouffe, right side. She's going to take the 3. It's just about good. Rebounded by Wise. And a foul. Whitney Wise, 4 rebounds tonight unofficially. It's a foul on number 41. That is Annie Dunham with her first foul. And Dunham puts Wise at the line, and Whitney Wise already has 4 points. Let's see if she can make another 2 here. 2-shot foul. 11:48 to go here. And that first one's good. Wholesale substitution for Little Falls. It looks like Mariah Burns in for the Flyers. Emerson back in for the Flyers. And Jorgensen stays in. Out for Willmar, Atchison comes out. And Beesman has a second shot, or Wise has a second shot here. Second one is good, so Wise with 6 points. 9-7, Little Falls up, 10-7 now. Oh boy, they broke that press by Little Falls. Number 33, Gimsey with her first basket. 10-9, wow, they got to stop that fast break. A steal by number 15. Oh my gosh, Nelson had it holding the ball, and Caitlin Emerson, holy cow, she used all of that. She's got to be about 5'7". Knocked the ball out of bounds. Back in the game, Hanowski for Jorgensen. Quick pass in, shot by number 33. Gimsey, no good, and up with the rebound comes Beesman. Beesman crosses the timeline. 11:22 to go, 10-9. Little Falls up by 1. Biggest lead has been 6 for the Flyers. Burns almost travels there. Wise over to Emerson. Emerson decides to hole up with it. Hanowski kicks it out to Wise. No three-pointers open right now. Man-to-man defense by Willmar's causing a little problem. Nice hook shot by Whitney, but no good. Saved by Willmar, number 23. Kahlhoff dishes it off to Gimsey. And Kahlhoff takes it all the way down the lane. Nobody there. And a foul. Oh. So Kahlhoff, unimpeded to the lane, falls on number 32. That is Wise's second foul. And that puts Kahlhoff at the line to shoot 2. First one is good. But Katie, we don't see Wise fouling this early in the game. 2 fouls.
Not usually.
10-10 here.
Hopefully she can slow it down.
Back in the game, Jorgensen. Wise is going to be pulled out for a while to get, looks like Jennifer Hortons is in the game. Yes, she is. 10:49 to go. It's tied 10-all right now. Kahlhoff, second shot. Off, rebounded, Spillum dishes it off to Beesman, so she makes 1 out of the 2, Kahlhoff does. And Beesman crosses the timeline. Willmar still in that aggressive man-to-man defense.
Very tough, looking very tough.
Boy, look at that. Addie
Nowhere
Nelson
to go,
just
nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go, and there's a traveling call. A 5-second call would have been a traveling otherwise. Boy, what a nice play. Hortness was just tied up by Addie Nelson. And Little Falls tries to put a press on. And I think this is how Willmar must have taken care of business last time with that aggressive man-to-man defense. 10:25 to go, 10-10 here. Gimsey, oh! Gimsey with a three-pointer puts Willmar up for the first time in the game, 13-10, 10-13 to go. So Willmar capitalizes on the tray, and they are putting on the pressure. They're collapsing this man-to-man defense. They're kind of rotating between a zone and a man-to-man right now. Hortness in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Little Falls, it's out of bounds, kicked off of Willmar. Boy, they are giving Little Falls fits with two different looks on defense right now.
Very aggressive.
Spillum going to inbound the ball. And what do we have? There's a whistle, but I don't know what happened. There was no whistle. I thought I heard a whistle. And
I
there's
did
a
too.
score.
What happened?
That was Hanowski taking advantage of a no whistle. And there's a whistle. Alyssa Spillum. I don't know what happened
There's
on
a
that
whistle
play.
there.
Well, everybody stopped, and it looked like nobody whistled anything. Jessica Hanowski puts the basket in.
Great awareness.
Wow, I don't know, somebody must have whistled or something. Anyway, there's a foul underneath. That's number 13. That is Alyssa Spillum's first foul. And at the line is number 31, Megan Scala, and Scala misses her first. Scala's second one coming up here. Capitalizes on one, so Scala puts one in. Back in the game, Lindsay Atchison for Willmar, and coming off the bench, number 41, Annie Dunham, and number 35, Laura Swartz back in the game. It was the weirdest play I've seen all season. It's 14-12 regardless. Willmar up by 2, but Little Falls had a gift basket there about a minute ago. Hanowski crosses the timeline. Boy, Willmar's putting on the pressure on defense, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Willmar's number 3, Lindsay Atchison. Beesman going to throw the ball in bounds for Little Falls. Annie Pluff to Beesman. Nice feed. Page can't handle it. Number 35. Swartz comes up with it all the way down the court. Oh, tipped away at the last minute. Dunham had a shot. And there's a foul on Willmar. Wow. What a turn of events. That's number 21, Chantel Kelly, with her first foul, and she hammered the back of, it looked like Paige Beesman. Yeah, Little Falls comes up with a nice turnover there on that offensive foul. Bluff takes it across the timeline. Beesman wide open lane, she's gonna drive. She puts it up in traffic, no good. Swartz with the rebound. Off to Kelly, and Kelly puts it in, and a foul. Chantel Kelly puts the ball in, and there's a blocking foul and a timeout called by Little Falls. That's a foul on number 13. That's Spillum, Alyssa Spillum with 2 fouls. She never fouls.
This is an aggressive game.
Wow, it is. Well, Coach Dean Atchison from Willmar, Brad Atchison, excuse me, Atchison is using a combo man-to-man zone defense. It has just given Little Falls the fits. They are looking like they're picking themselves. So Coach Deb Y.A. is giving them a little lecture about how to make sure they avoid the pick and get everything open. 16-12, Willmar is up by 4, 9:06 to go in the first half here. It has been a back and forth first half. Little Falls up 6-0, and now they find themselves down by 4 points. And the refs seem to be doing a good job of calling this game pretty close, although I do not know where the phantom whistle came from.
Yeah, that was something else. Everyone stopped.
Everybody stopped. I stopped. I didn't know what to do. And a good basket by Jessica Hanowski. So 9:06 to go. We will see the free throw, number 21, Chantel Kelly. Kelly gets 1. She scored the basket. She'll get 1 free throw here. This could put Willmar up by, it does, puts them up by 5. 12 for Little Falls, 17 for Willmar. Kelly with 5 points tonight. 9:03 to go. Dish up by Beesman, no good. She's knocked to the ground, no foul, and number 25 picks it up, Jennifer Hortness. Nice rebound by Hortness to take up that wayward ball. 8:48 to go, 17-14. Little Falls up, Little Falls down by 3. And a steal by Beesman. Nice job by Page, taking that ball right out of the hands of Dunham. Wolf with the ball now at the top of the 3. Spins, makes a move in the lane, gives it up to Hortness from about 15 feet, no good. And there's a foul, big foul. Hanowski just.
That was a crash. 35 sandwich.
Barreled into her. So Jessica has 1 foul tonight. Little Falls has 5 fouls and Willmar has 4. So Hanowski comes out of the game and Caitlin Emerson back in the game. And Willmar inbounds the ball. That's 23, Kahlhoff crossing the timeline. Kahlhoff, a good ball handler. Nice pass to number 35, Swartz. Swartz's first basket, and nice play underneath. Beesman crosses the timeline after the pass by Plouffe. Back to Plouffe, and they're back in that man-to-man defense now. They're not collapsing too much on Hortness. Plouffe up to Emerson. Emerson no good. Rebounded by number 41, Dunham. So Dunham with a nice rebound. 7:49 to go. 19-14 here. Midway through the first half. Willmar underneath. Foul. That was Scala going up and being hammered by Beesman. Beesman's first foul. And that'll be a shooting foul for Megan Scala. Scala has 1 point tonight. And she has 2. In the game for Willmar, we've got 33, Gimsey back in. Number 11, Sweezy back in. 15, Addie Nelson back in. And 21, Kelly back in. So just about all the starting 5 are back in for Willmar. Second shot is good. And that is 3 points for Scala. Little Falls crosses the timeline with the ball. Beesman in the lane. An awful long time, but no call. Plouffe to Emerson. Looking for something underneath, and boy, they're blocking all the cutters off. We got Jennifer Hortness giving up about 4 inches in height. Foul. Hortness goes up, and that foul looks like it's on Kahlhoff. Gimsey, excuse me. So that's number 33's second foul, puts Hortness at the line shooting 2. See what Jennifer can do. Jennifer's first one is good. She's got 3 points tonight. 21-15, Little Falls down by 6. Second shot for Jennifer. Rolls in and out, no good. Rebounded by Dunham. Dunham pushes it up to Addie Nelson. 2-point shot, no good. That was number 21, Kelly, and the ball's kicked out of bounds by Emerson. Oh, 21-15, Little Falls down by 6 right now. Now 7:09 to go. Big inbound. Number 41, boy, Annie Dunham, is just taller than anybody out there right now. Wise is with 2 fouls. Whitney's got the height, but she's not on the court. Doesn't help right now. Plouffe, Hortness wide open from 12, no good. Rebounded by Dunham, and Dunham is running the floor right now. Over to Sweezy. No good, basket. Nice rebound by Caitlin Emerson. She had Chantel Kelly all tied up. Hortness underneath, there she goes. Jennifer has 5 points tonight, 23-17. 23-17, Little Falls, another basket. They're on a little 4-point run right here. Willmar, big shot by number 21, Kelly. Boy, she puts it in with the determination. She's got a foul. Foul's on number 21. That's Mariah Burns' first foul. So 7 fouls. That means Willmar's going to be in the bonus for the rest of the way here.
It's an early bonus.
It is. Kelly, she converts. Kelly has 8 points tonight, 26-17, excuse me. Willmar up by 9. Hortness turns and shoots, no good. And we have a held ball. That's going to be Little Falls. So that's going to be Willmar's ball. Oh, possession, I'm sorry, Little Falls' ball. I was looking at the wrong arrow. So 6:07 to go. Little Falls gets the turnover. Emerson inbounds. Boy, hammer in the lane. Paige Beesman took a forearm shiver, and no call on that one. Annie Pluff with a 3. Oh, a little off the mark. Rebounded by 41 Dunham. And Dunham has 3 rebounds in a row, and Little Falls is not boxing her out at all. Scala with the ball. Underneath. To Sweezy, no good. Rebounded by Hortness. Oh, Jennifer's picked up her game here, Katie. Wow.
Yeah, she has.
Annie Pluff with the ball. Hortness has 5 points. Oh, kicked away by Annie Pluff.
Didn't she score the last 5 points?
Yes, she did. She scored the last 5 points for the Flyers. 26-17, 5:32 to go. That ball kicked away by Pluff. Nice big shot by Dunham, by Nelson, excuse me. Rebounded by Annie Pluff. Annie Pluff comes up with the ball, crosses the timeline. Nice pass into Beesman. Beesman turns and shoots. Good. Paige finally has a basket tonight. She's got 4 points, 2 free throws and a basket. 26-19, Little Falls down by 7. And we have a traveling call. Sweezy with a travel. Back in the game, Jorgensen, Hanowski. Emerson still in, and boy, they're keeping Wise off the bench. I think Coach YA has got a plan for Wise later in the second half. She's got to come back in with only 2 fouls.
Oh, yeah.
Emerson to Michaela Jorgensen, crosses the timeline. Beesman looks for a second. Dribble drive, passes it off. Back to Hortness, and then Beesman gets it again. Looking. Willmar back in that, they're kind of slacking off a man-to-man right here.
That dome man.
Boy, I tell you what, it's just impossible to get that ball past anybody. Willmar steals 31, Skya, no good, and rebounded by, guess who? Jennifer Hortness. Hortness is putting up quite a fight underneath.
And then she
There's
got
a
fouled.
foul. Oh, man. That foul looks like it's on number 21. That's Kelly's second foul.
23.
For 23. That's Powellhoff's first or second foul, excuse me. Boy, I thought that was Beesman at first, but it wasn't the other 23. 26-19 here, 4:30 to go in the first half. What a game. And Wise is back in the game, yes. Shot by Jorgensen, no good. Rebounded by Willmar, and there's a, foul. Boy, Beesman almost had the double dribble, but that's a foul on Paige. Well, you don't see this too often. Beesman with 2, Wise with 2, Spillum with 2 fouls. 4:17 to go, and Little Falls in danger of putting Willmar in the double bonus with 2 more fouls. So Beesman comes out and Annie Pluff goes back in. This is a bonus, 1-1. 4:17 to go. At the line is number 23, Kahlhoff. She puts her first one in. Kahlhoff with 4 points. 27-19, Willmar goes up by 8. Biggest lead of the game so far for Willmar. After a 6-0 run, second one is no good, rebounded by guess who, Whitney Wise. And her presence is being felt right away as she comes back on court. Kicks it over to Hanowski, back to Wise. Wise goes up in the land of the Giants. Back to Hortness. Oh, Hortness misses a short one. Wise puts it up. Whitney Wise. Oh, 8 points. They've got to have Whitney Wise in the game. 27-21, Little Falls down by 6. Chipping away at this lead by Willmar. Number 35, Swartz, no good. Rebounded by Hanowski. Kicks it out to Annie Pluff. Annie Pluff crosses the timeline. Back to Hanowski. Jorgensen. And the handle is lost by Hortness. Oh, man, another turnover for the Flyers. And Little Falls, let's see, Emerson back in the game. Hortness goes out. Whitney Wise goes out. And she's replaced by Michaela Jorgensen. And Mariah Burns is back on, and Little Falls watches Willmar put in number 3, Lindsay Atchison, and number 21, Chantel Kelly. So, 27-21, 3:38 to go. Oh, nice pass, Atchison. Oh, she puts it up from 8 feet. Good job by Lindsay. 29-21, Willmar up by 8 as Hanowski drives, and man, they're taking it to the lane. That's what they've got to do, Katie. They've got to just drive that ball.
Especially with this man zone defense that they're playing, I don't understand.
Whatever you call it, it is sure effective. That's
oh yeah,
number
it's
33.
disrupting the team.
Well, guess what? That is 3 fouls on Gimsey, so that's going to put her on the bench, I'm thinking, for a while. As Hanowski looks up a 2-shot free throw here.
Foul trouble so early.
Look at that, 8 to 7 fouls for Little Falls and Willmar, 15 fouls total.
Very aggressive game, very aggressive.
All the big people have the fouls. Hanowski misses the first one of a 2-shot free throw. Second one goes up, and it looks like it is no good also. Rebounded by 21, Kelly. Kelly gets it down to Kalhoff. Kalhoff, what a nice drive!
They're just running that floor.
Kalhoff is just end to end here. Kalhoff already has 6 points, 31-21, the biggest lead of Willmar's night, 10 points right here. Jorgensen back to Plouffe. And Plouffe pushes off a little bit, looking for some room. Travel. She took that suitcase with her, and that was all she wrote. 2:56 to go, Willmar up by 10 points. Biggest lead of the night for any team, and Willmar happens to have it right now. And Coach Atchison has got these girls well honed in on that defensive end of the game. Atchison, must be his daughter, I'm assuming, playing. Oh, big 3-pointer by number 23, Kalhoff. Puts Willmar up by 13 points. Wow, that's a backbreaker right now. 13-point lead for Willmar. Burns, no good. Rebounded by Willmar. Swartz kicks it off to Kalhoff. Kalhoff running the floor here. Number 21 puts it up, no good. Kelly, and there's a kick out of bounds. Back in the game, Spillum for Little Falls, and number 15, Addie Nelson for Willmar. 34-21, Willmar with their biggest lead. That 3-pointer was a backbreaker. Addie Nelson inbounds the ball to Kalhoff. Kalhoff from 8 feet, no good. Tipped back by Nelson and held ball. That's going to go to Willmar on the change of possession. Back in the game, Jennifer Hortness replaces Hanowski. What Coach Y is subbing people left and right here too. Fresh legs.
That's a good idea.
And
especially with the pressure. You
well, especially with that foul trouble too. You want to keep people in. Nelson puts it up, no good, and there's a foul. Foul's on number 25. That's Jennifer Hortness' first foul. Oh, Hortness has come on strong. Wise looking to check in. Number 3, Atchison will shoot. That's another point for Lindsay Atchison. She's got 3 tonight. And Emerson goes out. Wise comes in, and Spillum gets out of the lane. 2:06 to go, 35-21. Willmar up by 14. Atchison, second one no good, rebounded by Hortness. Plouffe crosses the timeline. Watched by Atchison. Boy, there they are in that man-to-man. This is true man-to-man right now.
Now this is man-to-man. This is tough man-to-man.
Plouffe looking for an opening. Pick. Wise sets a pick, and Plouffe goes through the pick. Underneath. Spillum from 8 feet. Good! Alyssa Spillum makes it 35-23. Little Falls only down by 12, but boy, what a 12-point turnaround. Willmar is just having their way on the floor on offense and defense right now.
They're well spread.
Nelson, big arcing 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Kalhoff. Kalhoff puts it in and out, no good. And there's a foul. Number 41, Annie Dunham, has just been phenomenal out there tonight. There's a foul. Looks like it's on 32. Oh my gosh. Katie, that's a
oh man. Foul trouble in the first half.
Wow. 1:17 to go, and Wilmer's in the double bonus. So first one is no good by Dunham. And Whitney's got to come out. And Emerson
She's really
goes
going to
back
have to
in.
be careful.
Yeah, she is just not used to being 3-foul territory in the first half. Dunham, no good. Oh man, she wastes 2 free throws and the ball's tipped out of bounds by Willmar's number 35, Swartz, and Little Falls takes the ball. That's got to be disappointing though.
Oh, it's being that good of a player and already sitting because of foul trouble.
That gives a tough call for Coach YA because she's got to get her back in sometime. Hortness with the ball blocked by Kalhoff. Down the court and, well, there we go, end-to-end action. Emerson tips the ball out of Kalhoff's hand. Nice tip by Emerson. 35-23. And Willmar inbounds the ball wide open underneath. Oh, what happened? Swartz, nobody had her. And Coach YA is not happy about that. 37-23, a 14-point lead for Willmar, excuse me. Burns looking to get some points here. This was a 10-point game the last time these two met, final score, but boy, right now, Willmar is commanding this game. 41 seconds to go. Not much going right here for Little Falls in the past 4 minutes. Kalhoff just drives through, nobody touches her, and she's got another basket. Sarah Kalhoff, 13 points tonight already. 26 seconds to go, 39-23. Willmar up by a commanding 16 points. Hortness, oh, Jennifer, nice job for Jennifer. She's got 7 points tonight. Turn around, 39-25, 11 seconds to go. And Willmar's just going to be content to run the clock out here. Kalhoff, a 10-footer, no good. And Little Falls will rebound. There's the half. What a first half by the Flyers. Boy, they started out strong. 6-0 lead early in the half, and boy, it has dwindled down. They are down by 14 points. And it has been all Willmar for the past 4 minutes or so. Well, I got some first half scoring for you. For the Flyers, Alyssa Spillum has 4 points. Beesman, 2 fouls and only 4 points. Jennifer Hortness, Katie, she has 7 points tonight. She
has really stepped up. Oh, she has really stepped it up.
What a game for her. And Whitney Wise right now has 8 points.
And 3
she's
fouls.
got 3 fouls.
So.
Jessica Hanowski has 2 points. Boy, it has been all Willmar though. Lindsay Atchison with 3 points. Chantel Kelly, she's got 10 points tonight. Sarah Kalhoff has just been commanding that
back
game.
and forth.
And she has got 2, 4, 6, 9, 11 points tonight. Megan Scholar with 3. And Kayla Gimsey, she's got 5 points and 3 fouls. Laura Swartz with 4 points and Annie Dunham with only 2. But Dunham's been the big rebounding force.
Oh yeah, very. Stepping it up in there.
Wow. So here we sit at 39-25. We're at halftime here in Little Falls on this beautiful Monday night. Katie, it's 42 degrees outside. The snow is melting.
Wonderful.
It is gorgeous
compared to
out.
that negative 45
Last
degrees.
week at this time, we were doing a 20 below game. Well, anyway, we're going to take a little break for you. You can watch the court, watch some people at halftime. We're going to be back in about 7 minutes with the second half. Thanks for watching on Flyer Media Productions. This is being brought to you tonight in association with Channel 6 by Flyer Media Productions, our wonderful crew. I'm just going to mention people right now. Cody Kroll on camera 1, Ricky Wogan on camera 3, Emily Danaski on camera 2, Jessica Garrity, she's our runner upstairs tonight. Andrew Walvogel, he's our runner downstairs tonight. We've got Andy Hott directing and Eric Van Ark on graphics along with Neil Eisenheimer switching the cameras. So we hope you enjoy things tonight. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half right here from Little Falls. Thanks for joining us. We're going to take a little break. Thanks. Kalhoff puts it in. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're going to start the second half here in just a few minutes. And boy, we are just looking at statistics. Little Falls is down by 14 points after being up as many as 6 points in the first half. And Katie, I'm looking at the scoring here. We only have Spillum, Beesman, Hortness, Wise, and Hanowski scoring for Little Falls. They have Atchison, Kelly, Kalhoff, Skaya, Gimsey, Swartz, and Dunham. But the big dame of the game has been Sarah Kalhoff. She has 14 points tonight.
And she's been back and forth, just up and down the court.
Well, Coach Brad Atchison is doing his best to get that defense, and they are switching from a man-to-man zone. And Little Falls is just having a dickens of a time getting anything going in the lane now. They can't shoot the three because they're coming out on them. So, Coach YA, what do you think they got told during the half?
I would say that they're going to have to start passing and cutting a lot more. To break this press, they're going to have to pass out and up. They're passing within. They need to pass up the court.
Well, you said something interesting, too, if I can paraphrase. You want to get one leg inside their bodies as much as you can so you can steal that ball. And Willmar's doing that right now.
And it's showing.
Well, we're ready to start the second half, and the ball is going to be Little Falls' ball on the change of possession. To start the second half, we'll see who Little Falls throws out here. I believe they're going to go with their starters, except I do not think, I don't know, maybe is Whitney going to be in, Katie, do you think? I'm
not sure. I don't know if she'll start, but she'll get there.
Oh, she's in, yep. So Whitney's going to be in. It looks like we're going to have Whitney, Annie Pluff, Beesman back in, Spillum back in.
Weiss is not in. Weiss
she's
out.
Not. Jennifer Hortness replaces her. So, a bold move by Coach Deb Y.A. to make sure that she preserves the fouls.
She has something up her sleeve.
We have a net problem for the Flyers. They shot into the net, and the net was up, so they have to take the ball out. Little Falls will inbound the ball. It looks like we have for Willmar their starting lineup: Swartz, Gimsey, Kalhoff, Kelly, and Sweezy, I believe, is in the, I think that's their starting five again. Yep, that's them. So 18 minutes to go. Little Falls got to break a big 14-point deficit here. Annie Pluff takes the ball across, going right to left on your TV right here. Hortness spins and shoots no good. Rebounded by Gimsey to Kalhoff, and there goes Kalhoff again. Oh, what a nice block by Annie Pluff. Throws her body in the way. Kalhoff commits a foul, however. Paige Beesman did not see that happen at all, and Kalhoff gets a foul.
She went right down on that ball.
That is her third foul, too. So, Katie, this might play into the game. I have her for three. Yeah, she's got 3 fouls. So, Kalhoff and Gimsey both with 3 fouls for the big 2 from Willmar leading scorers.
Who in foul trouble?
Annie Pluff with the ball after Beesman passes it to her. Beesman drives the lane, turns around, Pluff from 3. She's got a good three-pointer. In and out, no good. That ball tipped right away to Dunham. Dunham barrels her way in, and there's a foul on who? That's on Pluff. Wow. I don't know about that call. That's a foul on Annie Pluff, and Annie looked like she had position, but she didn't stop. Probably that's what happened. So Annie Pluff gets her first foul, and we have a 2-shot foul coming up here for number 21, Kelly. Right now, Kelly is the second leading scorer. She now has 11 points. So Kelly puts one in. 17-17 to go, 40-25. Willmar opens up a 15-point lead. There's a 16-point lead. So Willmar is just taking advantage of mistakes by Little Falls, and 16-point lead right now. Beesman drives, baseline, kicks it out to Hanowski. Good shot by Jessica.
Did you see that pass?
Jessica,
right
behind the back pass, nice one. 41-27, Little Falls scores there, breaks the ice here in the second half. Ball is kicked by Gimsey, but no call. Nice feed into number 21,
and the block.
Kelly, good block. Jennifer Hortons with that block. And Annie Pluff crosses the timeline. Hanowski looks. They got to take some shots, some good shots, and there's a foul. Looks like it's number 11 slapping the ball. That's Lucinda Sweezy. Sweezy's first foul. No points for Lucinda tonight. She didn't play much in that first half, although she started. Beesman drives the baseline, kicks it out to Spillum. Back to Beesman. Wide open Annie Pluff. Oh, she should have taken the 3, but she decides for the 2. No good. Pluff with the wrong rebound. She gets fouled. And Annie Pluff picks it up twice. Gutsy move by Annie Pluff. Blocking foul, a 2-shot foul. And that looks like it's on number 35, Laura Swartz. That's her first foul. Annie Pluff showing her aggressiveness. Pluff puts the first one in. Annie's got 1 point tonight. 28 for Little Falls, 41 for Willmar. And second one up by Pluff is in. Nice job by Annie. She's got 2 points tonight. 41-29. Little Falls cracks open this lead a little bit. Atchison in for Willmar right now. Gimsey from about 18 feet, no good. Rebounded by Beesman. And Pluff comes up with it after Beesman passes it to her. Hortness, boy, Jennifer's been coming on strong. Let's see what she can do. Pluff in the lane. Beesman drives, shoots, puts it up, no good. And there's a held ball. The 223s. And that ball's going to go to Willmar on the change of possession. 41-29, 15-58. If you just joined us, this is a Flyer Media production. Welcome to Little Falls Flyer Gymnasium this lovely Monday night. 42 degrees outside today. I heard, Katie, that the snowpack is going to be reduced by 40% after this week.
Sounds good to me.
No lie. I'll take it.
Not sure on the ice, but better than that snow.
And it's really nice because the heat doesn't get turned on all the time, too. And we're back here live online at ihigh.com. If you check out our website, lfalls.k12.mn.us, there's a link in the lower left-hand corner. You can watch this game archived. I want to thank Jerry Abraham at Channel 6 for being our sponsor of Flyer Media Productions again. And my wonderful partner, Karen Warner, who is not with us tonight. And Katie Beto, my partner here. I'll announce the other people involved in our production later on. Atchison has the ball. Kahlhoff, boy, Little Falls putting on the press, and it's broken right away by Willmar. Nice feed to number 21. Oh, what a beautiful play. Kelly with a feed from Gimsey, or from Swartz, excuse me. What a nice feed. And Willmar's up 43-29 now. Beesman turns, tipped out of bounds by Little Falls' Burns. And Mariah Burns has it go off her hand, and it's 15:33 to go, and Little Falls just cannot seem to get anything mounted after that halftime score. They've only scored 6 points in the second half. And Willmar press breaking. What a steal by Jessica Hanowski. Takes it away at the half-court line and passes it off to Pluff. Little Falls got something going here on defense. Hanowski into Spillum. Nice dish, and that's tipped out of bounds by Willmar. That was a good pass by Spillum, and Beesman just was blocked from getting the cut in there. 43-29, 15-14 to go in the second half. Beesman, no-look pass, stolen away by Gimsey. Atchison crosses the timeline, gets a little bump by Beesman. Kahlhoff, no good. Rebounded by Atchison, no good. Blocked by Burns a little bit. Tipped anyway. Pluff comes up with the rebound. Beesman looks at the three and decides to pull up. Pluff back to Hanowski. Underneath the Beesman, drives the baseline, puts it up, foul. She's got to do that all night, Katie. She has unimpeded access to that basket.
Yeah.
All she's got to do is get through Kahlhoff, and Kahlhoff has 4 fouls.
She's so strong, too. And I'm just surprised at her points for the night. Just not getting any shots off.
She is just going crazy. And there goes Beesman. He's got only 5 points tonight, 4 points tonight. 3 free throws for Page. Coming out of the game is Kahlhoff. Kahlhoff has 4 fouls. That could play into this game as time goes on. 43-30. Little Falls down by 13. Beesman's second one. That's good. So she scores. She's perfect from the line, Katie. 4 for 4. And Little Falls putting on a press, not too aggressive. I think that Coach YA doesn't want to get too aggressive right now for foul trouble. Atchison, Gimsey. Oh, a three-pointer. Gimsey. She's got 2 3-pointers tonight. She's got 8 points on the night. 46-31, back up by 15. Go the Willmar Cardinals. Pluff, watched by Atchison. Over to Spillum. Spillum cutting to Beesman. Good job.
There she's going.
That's what she needs to do. Page has 8 points tonight. 4 free throws and 2 baskets, 8 points. And Annie Pluff comes up with a nice tip out of bounds, almost a steal. 46-33. Little Falls down by 13. And Annie Pluff is all over that court. Oh, Little Falls almost has a turnover there. Oh, nice basket by number 31, Scala. Her first basket of the game. Beautiful pass. 5 points for Scala tonight. Burns pulls up from 12, in and out, no good. Rebounded That's tipped out of bounds by Spillum. That was rebounded by number 21, Kelly. And Willmar will inbound the ball. Scala to Atchison. Little Falls puts on a nice press right now, almost stolen by Plouffe.
She's got speed.
She does, just like her dad. Oh, nice drive all the way in by Kelly. Oh man, Chantel Kelly with ball control. That's a foul on number 23, and guess what? Paige Beesman has 3 fouls. Whitney Wise back in the game for Beesman, and Whitney Wise has 3 fouls, so they are just substituting foul for foul. Annie Plouffe comes out too. Mariah Burns in, and
Whitney Wise back in.
Whitney Wise back in, yeah, and also Caitlin Emerson, that's who I was looking for. Emerson back in the game. 13:37, 50-33. Travel for Emerson in the backcourt. Oh, she feels terrible about that. She just lost the handle of the ball and double dribbled it. Got the traveling call. Plouffe back in the game for Whitney Wise. Looked like Coach YA wants to get a little action going with Whitney back in and out. Oh, tipped away, and Horgus comes up with the ball. Good job. That pass was a little bit overshot by Willmar. Annie Plouffe, Jessica Nowski puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Gimsey. Gimsey looking, no-look pass. And we couldn't have anybody get it. Scala couldn't see the ball. Tipped away. Atchison kicks out Burns, and Burns puts it up finally. That's Mariah Burns' first basket of the game. 50-35. Little Falls down by 15. 13:05 to go in the second half. Wow, nice play by Little Falls. Gimsey turnaround, no good. Plouffe comes up with the rebound. Annie drives across the timeline. Kicks it to Emerson. Emerson picks up her dribble. Puts the ball back down. Back to Plouffe. Plouffe, right side. Hortness, in and in! Way to go, Jennifer! She's got 9 points tonight. This is one of her biggest scoring nights of the year. So, what is she doing for points? Jennifer's come on really strong. Rebounded on the missed shot by Hanowski.
102.
Wow. So she's got 9 points tonight. That's one of her biggest games yet this year. Hortness drives.
5.1 average.
Oh man, shoots again, no good. Rebounded by Megan Scala. Scala goes coast to coast, puts it up, no good. Annie Plouffe with a nice block. She stood straight up, did not move, and took the ball away from Scala.
Yeah, Hortness
Burns,
is only...
and again! Mariah Burns has 4 points. Little Falls cuts the lead to 11, 50-39, 11:44 to go. And we have a timeout by Brad Atchison. And Atchison's got to talk to his girls. He's not happy with that flurry by Little Falls. They have broken into the lead. They're only down by 11 after being down by as much as 17 points. 11:42 to go, and Katie, it looks like things are turning around a little bit for the Flyers.
Oh yeah, especially with Whitney Weiss sitting out and Paige Beesman not getting off her shots. You got people like Jen Hortness stepping up. She only averages about 5 points a game and has 9.
Yep.
And then you got Burns, who's averaging about 2.5 per game, and she's got 4.
She's got 4 points already.
So you got a lot of girls just stepping up. That's a good thing about this team is when you need it, they're there.
So 50-39, 11:12 to go, 11:42 to go, excuse me. This being brought to you by Flyer Media Productions, our great, wonderful, lovely, incredible crew here tonight. I'm not going to mention their names, though. We'll do that later. Don't look at me that way. And the timeout is over. Coach Brad Atchison calls that timeout. Little Falls comes back onto the court, and Whitney is back in the game along with Paige. And Burns, Plouffe, and Spillum. And it looks like we've got Dunham back in. Boy, Annie Dunham, she's just rocked on the boards for Willmar, but she's going to be up against Whitney Wise. That might change things a little bit. Inbounding the ball, Nelson kicks it out. Back to Sweezy. Back to Nelson. Addie Nelson kicks it back out. Swartz.
Oh, Weiss with the long arms.
Nice job on that defensive play by Little Falls. Kicked out of bounds by Whitney. Inbounding the ball, Addie Nelson. Nelson, Little Falls is in a man-to-man right now too. Annie Pluff steals the ball. Nice job by Pluff. She goes all the way. The ball is blocked though by Gimsey, or by Schwartz. All the way down court. Addie Nelson with the ball. What a block. Ball is put up by number 41, Dunham. No good. Rebounded by Burns. What a play by Annie Pluff. And she has the ball pickpocketed by Willmar. Beesman kicks the ball off her feet. Spillum from 12. No good. In and out. And a foul.
8.
That's a foul on Little Falls. That's going to be, don't tell me.
Paige Beesman.
It is. Beesman with a foul, and that is Paige's 4th foul, Katie.
Oh.
I'm thinking Paige is going to be sitting for probably 5 minutes now. They can't afford to get her out of the game.
Yeah, that's too early in the game to be doing that. And Pluff.
Nice steal by Pluff! Annie Pluff with her first basket of the game. She just took that ball away on the inbounds. And Little Falls is only down by 9 points, 50-41. Little Falls down by 9. Tipped out of bounds.
And
back into Annie's hands. Annie Pluff has it again. Pluff to Wise. Wise goes up. No good. Hortness on the rebound.
Oh, and
puts it up.
Hortness.
Tipped out of bounds by Willmar. Jennifer Hortness with 4 rebounds tonight. Nice job by Jennifer. And Willmar wholesaling it out here. It's Chantel Kelly back in. It is Cowhop back in. Boy, they're putting Cowhop back in with 4
scary.
fouls.
10 minutes.
Whitney Wise puts it up a little too hard and rebounded by Cowhop. Cowhop, she has the winger,
And
number
a
11,
tip.
Sweezy.
Did you see that tip?
Whitney Wise, she's playing both ends right now. Nobody's getting the ball for Willmar. 10-19 to go, 50-41. Little Falls has come back from a 17-point deficit. They're only down by 9. And Willmar inbounds the ball. Gimsey, oh, you can't let her shoot the 3. Kaylee Gimsey has 9 points by the 3 tonight, 53-41, back to 12. Burns has the ball slapped away
And she gets
by
back.
Cowhop. Oh, nice job. Wise turns and shoots. It's good. Whitney Wise, that's her first basket of the second half, too. Wise has 10 points tonight. And almost stolen by Burns. Willmar getting careless with their passes. Driving the lane, Sweezy, no good, and Whitney comes up with a rebound. 9:43 to go, a 10-point lead for Willmar. Pluff crosses the timeline. Burns, Wise, she can shoot all day like that. She's going to pick up the foul every time. And who's it on? I think I got number 13, I believe. Oh, number 11. That's Sweezy's second foul. She goes up against the much taller Whitney Wise and loses that battle. Wise shoots a free throw. Oh, in and out. Yeah. We need the free throws. Atchison back in. And Sweezy goes out. And Mariah Burns goes out. And it looks like Emerson back in. Whitney's second shot. Oh boy, she's short on both. She doesn't usually miss those shots. And we have a hog tie down there by Alyssa Spillum. Nice job. Alyssa Spillum goes up against Kaylee Gimsey and wins the battle. They get the ball out of bounds. Spillum, chance to get this lead back down to 8 points. They can get it in. Hortness turns around, shoots. Wide open, no good. Tipped away by Gimsey. Down the court for Schwartz. Ball tipped out of bounds by Willmar. Oh man, nobody's got their hands on the ball right now. Back in the game, Hanowski for Little Falls. 9:23 to go. It's a 10-point game, 53-43.
I think they need some of that sticky stuff.
I think you're right. It must be all the sweat or something. I don't know. Hanowski has the ball kicked away. Back to Pluff. Hanowski. Wise. Back to Hanowski. Wide open shot. She's going to drive. Kick it out to Annie Pluff. Three-pointer. It's up. Oh, it's in it! But Whitney has the rebound.
And the foul. And she got fouled.
Oh, Annie Pluff had that ball just about halfway down and kicked back out, and Whitney Wise picked up the rebound. And we have a foul and another three-point chance for Whitney. 35 with the foul. That is Laura Swartz, her second. 9:03 to go. Little Falls has cut the lead to 7. 53-46. So Whitney Wise has 6 points in the second half, along with 3 fouls. Tipped away. Caitlin Emerson comes up with the ball. Willmar getting some careless passes on their hands right now. Back to Annie Pluff. 53-46. Wow, what a game. What a game. Trip, fouls, no foul. I think she tripped on her own feet. The ref was looking. Hanowski looking. Kahlhoff with the ball. Back to Atchison. Atchison in the corner. Back up on top. Gimsey still in the game here. Swings it over to Swartz. Swartz to Gimsey. Puts it up. That's good. Like Kaylee Gimsey is the same as Annie Dunham. Annie Dunham gets the rebounds, but Kaylee gets the points. That's a foul on number 11, Caitlin Emerson, her first foul. 55-46, Willmar up by 9. And Gimsey goes to the line to shoot. First one up, in and out, and it's no good. Rebounded by Pluff, coming up with that ball eventually. Hanowski, into Beesman. Hortness scores! Jennifer Hortness is everywhere. She has 13 points tonight. Unbelievable, Jennifer Hortness with 13 points. Nice job, and a shot by Gimsey. Boy, you can't give that one up. That's a two-pointer by Gimsey. And Gimsey has 15 points tonight. Little Falls back down by 9, 57-48. Pluff, corner, Hanowski. Wise turns around and shoots, no good. Hortness with the rebound. She backs up, hell ball. That's gonna go to Little Falls. It's not, it's gonna go to Willmar on the change of possession. Jennifer looked like she got away with a step, but lost the ball on the held ball anyway. 7:39 to go, 57-48, what a game. Little Falls coming back from a 17-point deficit. Big long shot by Kelly, no good. Held ball, that goes to Little Falls. Well, Caitlin Emerson, it is so nice to have her back, Katie. She is just aggressive.
Oh, yeah. And it was a back injury, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yes, she had a back injury. She couldn't even move because of just straining her body. I think was doing something on the court. Hortness looking, nothing underneath. Hanowski and Whitney Wise is open for a second, but they collapse on her quite fast.
They have her double team. She's really fighting it out there.
Wise turns and shoots, in and out, no good. The ball taken away by Gimsey. And nice box out by Kaylee Gimsey to get that ball away. Cross court, Atchison, Nelson. Nelson in the middle to Gimsey, tipped and blocked by Whitney Wise. That's her 4th block of the night. Wise goes left side. She carried the ball, and she did. A turnover. We have a timeout. I believe timeout, 20-second timeout called by Atchison, Brad Atchison from Willmar. Wow, Katie, 6:48 to go, 57-48.
They really came back. They closed that gap.
What a deal. They scored, they have outscored Willmar right now in the past 4 minutes. I think it's 6-1. So they're on a little bit of run here. It's
they
not
keep it up
yet.
and we could have it.
57-48. Thanks again for joining us. I want to thank our crew again tonight, our great camera people. Cody Kroll, Ricky Wogan, and Emily Danaski. Up in the booth, we have Andy Hott directing, Eric Van Ark on graphics, and Neil Eisenheimer pushing the switches, and our two runners, Jessica Garrity and Andrew Walvogel. Thank you very much for doing that tonight. This is a production of Flyer Media. And our advisor, Jerry Abraham, along with my partner, Karen Warner, we welcome you to tonight's game, a Monday night Valentine's game, because Little Falls is hosting a section wrestling match tomorrow night, so we had to move the game, so thanks for joining us tonight. 6:41 to go, 57-48. Willmar, Nelson. Nice steal by Jorgensen. Michaela just looked at it. Here's what I've got. Look what I found, Mom. Jorgensen picks it up to Emerson. Jorgensen in for Annie Pluff right now. They're saying wide open underneath, and Hortness is wide open for a minute. That ball is stolen by Nelson. Kicks it out to, that is Kahlhoff. Kahlhoff with the ball to Gimsey. Gimsey back to Kahlhoff. Little Falls in the zone defense right now. Oh, man! Three-pointer by Gimsey. She is killing us with three-pointers. 1, 2, 3, 4 three-pointers tonight. She's 4 for 6 from behind the arc. 60-48, a 12-point lead opened up again by Willmar. Jorgensen, Hortness, turns, shoots, no good. Rebounded by Wise, and boy, she finally gets the foul call. Looks like it's on number 15. That is Addie Nelson's first foul. So puts Wise at the line. Whitney's come on strong in the second half. 5 points, there's 6. She's only missed 2 free throws tonight. Back in the game.
Ooh, Beesman's back in.
Oh boy. Swartz is back in and Beesman's back in for Little Falls. So
And Weiss and Beesman have 4 fouls, right?
total of 7 between them, yeah. 4 for Beesman, 3 for Wise.
3 for Weiss.
Whitney's second shot up, short, no good. Rebounded by Willmar. And Jennifer Hortness gets away with a shove, and that goes off a Willmar player. Nice job by Hortness to knock that ball off of Wilmer's legs.
She's really having a
5:36
good
to go.
game.
60-49. Jorgensen to Beesman, into Wise. Assist is gone there. No, nothing going there as Kahlhoff comes up the court with it. Kahlhoff, Sarah Kahlhoff, the second leading scorer for Willmar right now. Kahlhoff has 13 points. And nice pass over by Gimsey. Ooh, foul. Is that on Beesman? Yeah, that's on, not Beesman. That's on Hortness. Jennifer's second foul. Boy, that's good because they were in the vicinity of each other.
Yeah, we don't need Beesman with another one.
5:11 to go, 60-49, 11-point lead for Willmar. Kahlhoff at the line. First one is good. So Kahlhoff, 13 points for Kahlhoff now. She had 12 before. Kahlhoff gets another one. Megan Burns comes back into the game. Mariah Burns comes back into the game, excuse me. Annie Polk back in the game too. Kahlhoff's second one. Up. Good. She makes it good. 14 points for Kahlhoff tonight. Pluff, Beesman looking down below. Whitney Wise is being guarded closely by Gimsey. Good defense by Gimsey underneath on Whitney Wise too.
Wide open.
Oh, there's an NBA three-pointer. No good. Right to Spillum. Tipped away, and there's a blocking foul. A very good call.
Kahlhoff.
That is Kahlhoff. That's her 5th foul if that's on her.
Team Zane.
They called it on number 25.
Nope,
No, they
23.
called it on number 23. That's it.
The Flyers number 11, Emerson.
So Sarah Kahlhoff leaves the game. 14 points. 13 points for Kahlhoff. She leaves the game. She took a hard shot too. That was an illegal screen.
That's a one-on-one.
That is. We're in the bonus right now.
And they put her out.
So Little Falls. Oh, they're calling it an out of bounds. I don't get this one.
I'm not quite sure
I don't
what
understand
that is
this one
either.
either. Well, Little Falls does not get the shots on that one. Maybe they ruled that.
Because of injury, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. Spillum. Oh, nice shot. Melissa Spillum. She's got 6 points tonight. 62-51. Little Falls down by 11. Chipping away at the lead here. Atchison comes across the line. Over to Scala. Scala. Back to Atchison. Scala, right side. Back
Willmar
to
with the
Atchison
delay.
again. Little Falls aggressive defense right now. Kelly drives, and there's a 2-shot foul coming up. Yep, good call.
Ooh, White. Oh.
That's number 15, Annie Pluff. That's her 3rd foul. Annie's got 3 now. 4:18 to go, and Little Falls, not a bonus situation. This is a 2-shot foul. So the first one's up. Chantel Kelly, boy, she's come on strong, Katie. 2, 4,
Yeah, she has.
15 points for her. She started, but she didn't score. Well, she scored actually the same amount of points first and second half. She's been kind of quiet, though, quietly doing her job. Second one, no good. A little bit hard off that board, and Whitney Wise rebounds. Pluff, Burns. Oh, wide open Beesman. Shoots it up from 6 feet, and it's good. So Beesman comes back. She has got 10 points tonight. Tipped out of bounds. Oh, they thought it was a Little Falls ball, but it's not. Beesman kicked it out of bounds. And Paige is playing with 4 fouls, Katie. That's going to play into this.
Yeah. She's got to be careful.
63-53. Little Falls down by 10. Oh, almost went over and back. Oh, nice play by Willmar to get that over the timeline. Gimsey back to Atchison. Atchison just held on for dear life to not get over the line. Kelly.
Willmar in no rush to be getting to the basket.
No, they're not. They're up by 10 points. I mean, this is if there were a shot clock, this would be a different story, but there's no shot clock. Little Falls got to be aggressive, but not foul. And there's a first foul again. Annie Poof has 4. So Annie Poof comes on. She's got 6 points, 4 points, but she's also got 4 fouls. They've got her listed at 3. But, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Huh. I've been wrong once before. She only has 3 fouls. Atchison puts the first one up. Atchison has 4 points.
Those quiet players are the ones you got to watch because they're the ones not getting double teamed.
And they're the ones that can get open. Atchison, second one. It's up. Good, nice shots by Atchison. She's got 4 points tonight, 3 free throws. 3:30 to go. Little Falls up 65-53 now. 12-point lead for the Flyers. 65-53. Oh,
wide open.
Oh, she banks it off the board a little too hard. Kind of scary when you get a wide open shot like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody there to block. And Willmar comes up with it. Scala. Back to Atchison. Tight defense by Little Falls. Back to Gimsey. Gimsey.
They got to be aggressive, but not too aggressive.
They don't want to foul. They don't want to get that ball back. There's Swartz. Atchison gets hammered by Burns. And that's a second foul on Mariah Burns. 65-53, 2:56 to go. Little Falls' lead, boy, they had them down to a 9-point lead, and now they're back up by 12. So Willmar's just chipping away. And this is a shooting foul, bonus. First one's good. Atchison's a great, you don't want to have her at the line, I can tell you that right now. She's 4 for 5. 4 for 4 right now. Second one up, and that's good.
There you go.
66-53, Willmar opens up a 13-point lead, 2:54 to go. Little Falls, Barnes has it tipped away. Pluff, inbound right there.
And they sure can jump.
Oh, Hortness just had to pass up that shot from about 16
There's Weiss with the NBA 3.
Weiss, no good. Rebounded by Beesman, puts it up and in! She goes unimpeded to the basket, and Little Falls calls a timeout.
She is not one you want to leave unattended to.
67-55, Little Falls only down by 12, but 2:35 to go. The clock is going to be in Willmar's favor right now. Both teams in the bonus, 2 fouls away to give to the double bonus. Want to thank you again for joining us here. Flyer Media Productions broadcast of this game between the Little Falls Flyer girls basketball team and the Willmar Cardinal girls, brought to you by Flyer Media Productions. My advisor partner Karen Warner and our consultant Jerry Abraham from Channel 6. Want to thank my partner in crime here on the broadcast booth, Katie Beto. Thanks for being color woman tonight, Katie. And our great, wonderful, lovely, talented crew, Cody Kroll and Rick Wogan and Emily Dineski on cameras. Jessica Garrity and Andrew Walvogel, our 2 runners. Andy Hott, our director. Eric Van Ark, our graphics person. And Neil Eisenheimer punching the buttons upstairs. Great job, everybody. Hey, join us on the 24th. We have one more girls basketball game. That's a Brainerd game, Little Falls versus Brainerd on the 24th. Right here live on ihigh.com on the Little Falls homepage, but taped for Channel 6 too. 2:35 to go, 67-55. Ooh, nice the ball.
Press.
And Burns can't convert it. It's tipped way down the court. And number 21, Kelly, puts it up and in. Wow. Chantel Kelly. She's got 18 points tonight. Kelly has just come on strong. Pluff over to Beesman. Beesman, Wise got slapped, but no foul. Boy, that looked like a foul from here. Atchison comes up with the ball. And Little Falls going aggressive now. Annie Pluff, that's her third foul.
That would be her fourth.
Yeah, now we got
her
four.
second fourth.
69-55. And Little Falls is in the bonus, as is Willmar. Little Falls has one more foul to give to put Willmar in the double bonus. 2:05 to go here. It doesn't look good for Little Falls now. It's getting kind of late in the game. And 31, Scala. She's got 6 points tonight. 4 free throws and 1 basket.
Defense will
70-55.
definitely play a part in this game.
And Katie, that lead by Willmar's back up to 15 points.
Yeah.
And the second one is good by Scala. She's got 6 points tonight, 7 points tonight. That last game between Little Falls and Willmar, 66-55, so Willmar won by 11.
And Weiss put up a 3 and missed with Beesman with the rebound.
Nice job by Beesman for the basket.
And 1.
And that foul was on number, who do we have it on? That's on number 35. Laura Swartz, that's her third foul. Beesman has a chance to make a three-pointer. She does. Paige Beesman.
Checking in for the Cardinals, number 15, Nelson.
15 points, 71-58. Little Falls only down by 13. Tipped out of bounds by, oh boy.
Right off Willmar.
Nice job off of Willmar. Emerson tips it away, does not use her body. Beesman will inbound the ball, 71-58, 1:55 to go. Little Falls has got to put some points in here. Pluff, three-pointer, up and in, no good. Rebounded.
Come foul.
Another held ball here. That's going to go to
Willmar.
Willmar on the possession change, but aggressive play by Burns. Mariah Burns gets right in there. And Burns is sporting, what does she have, 1 foul, 2 fouls. 71-58, 1:50 to go, a timeout called by Willmar. So we'll see what happens right now. A full timeout called, 71-58, and I'm looking at the scoring right now. Katie, Paige Beesman has come on in this second half, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points in the second half, and 4 points in the first half. Whitney Wise with 3 fouls, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points, 7 each half. The story of the game, though, has got to be Jennifer Horton. She only had 4 points in the second half, but she had 7 points in the first half, well above her scoring average.
And her defense is awesome. Lots of rebounds.
Phenomenal. We haven't heard a lot from Hanowski. She only has 4 points tonight. Boy, on the Willmar side, though, Chantel Kelly, she leads all scorers. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18 points. Kayla Gimsey, 17 points. And Kalhoff falls out with 13. So we lost the one of the leading scorers for Willmar with about 4 minutes to go in the game. 71-58, 1:50 to go. Let's see how this thing all pans out here live in the Little Falls Flyer Gymnasium. Inbounding the ball, Little Falls puts an aggressive press on Emerson. Tries to take the ball away, foul. It looks like it's going to be on Spillum. Next, not, it's number 11,
Emerson.
Burns. Emerson, excuse me. That's Emerson's second foul. And
double bonus.
Going to the line, Scala, and they'll shoot 2 from now on. First one's good. Boy, Scala has 6 points from the line. She is 6 for 6.
Someone we haven't heard much from.
Yes. She's got 8 points tonight. She's kind of the difference maker in the game if you look at the score. Scala with another basket, another free throw. Annie Pluff brings the ball down. Emerson with a big 3. In and out, no good. Boy, and Willmar on transition gets that ball down court fast, and Annie Pluff has it knocked out of bounds. And I believe that's 5 for
And
Annie.
that is 5.
We will say goodbye to Annie Pluff tonight. Pluff leaves with 4 points. And
Ooh, they're not calling it a foul.
They're calling it tipped out of bounds.
They called it out of bounds. No
She's got a
foul.
with one there. And there she goes. I guess she had to do it now. That is her 5th foul. Sorry, Annie, I didn't mean to kick you out of the game early. And Annie Pluff does foul out this time. So coming into the game will be Jessica Hanowski. And Annie
Very
Pluff
good
is
game.
fouled out. Yep, good game for Pluffer. She's got 4 points. You always want to get at least as many points as fouled.
Oh.
73 to 58 at the line for the double bonus for the rest of the game now is Willmar. Megan Scala. Scala is going to shoot another one. In. And she is perfect from the line.
She is on.
10 points for her. 11 points from the line. 11 points total, 9 from the line. 1:30 to go. Oh, Willmar opens up a 75-58 lead here.
Beesman for 3.
Big 3. Oh, no good. Rebounded by Wise. The ball is pulled away by Gimsey. No foul. Good steal. And Beesman.
Careful.
And Jessica Hanowski's a sacrificial lamb here to get the foul. I don't think they want a Beesman to foul out right there.
No, I don't think so.
Jessica's got 4 fouls to give. So 75-58. Willmar in a commanding lead right now. 17 points. 1:16 to go in the game. And guess who's at the line? Oh, she misses her first one, Megan Scala. I didn't mean to jinx her like that. Second try here. She's only missed 1 free throw tonight. And there's her second one good. 13 points, boy, 11 points from the line for Scala. Beesman pulls up, Burns, Wise, long 3, no good. Perfect position by Willmar. They get it back across. This is number 21, Kelly. Kelly puts it up and in again. Chantel Kelly with another basket. Willmar's up by 20. And this looks like it's going to be a big Willmar win. Beesman, 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Chantel Kelly. Kelly. Little Falls really doesn't need to foul here. There's not much they can do.
No.
Atchison crosses the timeline. Nice!
Oh, nice block!
Nice, 5 blocks for her.
Big block.
Hanowski takes it down, decides to pull up, travel. She stepped back
She
with
just took
both
a
feet.
complete step back.
Wow, Whitney Wise, 5 blocks. She has 6 rebounds. And Whitney Wise has 12 points.
She is just incredible on how she can just reach out there and block the ball and not use her body.
Well, it looks like we're going to have Willmar going to 10-4 in the conference, and Little Falls is going to drop in the conference to 2-8. 10 points, 3 seconds to go here. 9-8. The seconds tick down. No shots here by Willmar, and Little Falls content just to let this one run out. 2-1, and there we go. There's the end of the game as the teams prepare to shake hands here. Well, what a game, Katie. Little Falls looked like they were going to get that lead chipped away a little bit more as you see them shake hands here at center court. They could not do it. Willmar ends up winning this one 78-58. What a game, though, for Little Falls. They got a couple of highlights for the Flyers. Alyssa Spillum, 6 points. Annie Pluff, boy, she came on strong with only 4 points, but she plays coast to coast. Mariah Burns had 4 points. Paige Beesman, 4 fouls. She comes in and scores 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in the second half. She has a total of 16 points. Jennifer Hortness, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points for Jen.
Very
Nice
good
game by
very
her.
good.
Whitney Wise, 3 fouls, and she comes up with 12 points. And Jess Hanowski has 4 points. The story of the game, though, for Willmar has to be Chantel Kelly. Kelly was very strong, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 20 points for Kelly. Kalha falls out with 13. Megan Scala, almost perfect from the line. She has 14 points. 12 of those are from the line. Kayla Gimsey, she has 4 3-pointers, shoots 4 for 6 from three-point land. She ends up with 9, 12, 14, 18 points. And Laura Swartz with 4 and Annie Dunham with 2. But boy, for Willmar, good balanced scoring attack between Kelly, Kalha, Scala, and Gimsey. That's the tail of the game right there, a 20-point win for Little Falls, basically on the back of those 3 players. So a good game for Willmar. They go to, as I mentioned in the conference, they're going to go to 10-4. Little Falls drops to 2-8. Hey, we have one more game coming up. Leanne will be back for that game on the 24th against Brainerd. We hope to see you here. Thanks for joining us here live again tonight on ihigh.com, taped for Channel 6. I want to thank our great, wonderful crew Jerry Abraham up in the booth, our access manager, Central Minnesota Access Television. Karen Warner, my partner in crime. Cody Kroll, our camera person on camera 1. We had Ricky Wogan on camera 3. Emily Danaski on camera 2. Our 2 runners, Andrew Walvogel, Jessica Garrity. Our wonderful people up in the booth, our director, Andy Hott, Eric Van Ark on graphics, and Neil Leisenheimer on the switcher. This is Dave Gertz for Flyer Media Productions. Join us for the last basketball game on February 24th against Brainerd right here, Flyer Gymnasium. For all of us at Flyer Media Productions, I want to wish you a good night and drive safely home, or have a pop or a milk from the fridge when you get out of here. We'll see you later.